Hi and welcome back. I'm real excited to take you on a video tour of this 2014 Dodge 5500 four-wheel drive. This has been a very popular model of car carrier with most of our customers that live out here in the Pacific Northwest. Just can't say enough good about these Dodge chassis. We've been installing, just like this truck has, the Chevron Series 10 19.5-foot aluminum bed. It gives you plenty of length to load a four-door pickup on it. SUVs, it's just an all-around nice truck. As always, we're installing the in the ditch 70-inch toolboxes. We really can't say enough good about these Pro Series toolboxes by In the Ditch. One of the really big features is the ability to customize it. This truck has a full-length shelf. We could take half of the shelf out or all of the shelves. We can install a floor jack bracket. We can do anything you want. Here you can really see the large hinges that they use. In the Ditch got away from the piano hinges, so when snow builds up in there or other debris and you close the door, it doesn't wedge in between the hinge and jack the door out. One of the things that we really try to do at Idaho Wrecker Sales is give you a truck that when you go to trade it in 3 to 5 years, you have a truck that has some value. And the In the Ditch toolboxes really help with that. Here we're going to look at the control station, and I think Chevron's done a fantastic job of color coding the control levers. They're all aluminum. They do a nice job of making the legends very easy to read. Here Jordan's going to go ahead and run the wheel lift out on it. This truck has a 3,000-pound wheel lift. However, the only difference between a 3,000 and a 4,000 is the size of the cylinder. So Chevron makes just an incredibly stout wheel lift. Another thing, it's hard to see in the pictures, but the way Chevron does their center pin and the big bearing surface around it, you can get grease in it. They have 3 grease zerks in the wheel lift, so the Chevron wheel lift tends to outlast any other pin and wheel lift out there on the market. You can also notice the L-arms are stowed nice and easy. The aluminum pad there by Jordan's left hand, you can slide that shoe off, or you can put it on depending on if you have a flat tire or a mangled vehicle. It works really well. Now as the wheel lift goes up into the stowed position, Jordan's going to show you here that it keeps the L-arms from being stolen. So it's a real nice theft deterrent system on it. Also notice the tailboards on these are powder coated aluminum, so as rocks fly up from the rear tires as they do and they chip the paint, it's not going to corrode on you. Now we're going to move around the bed and the truck. I want you to notice the flashing lights and the markers. That's something the crew here at Idaho Wrecker Sales has come up with their own system to make them strobe and flash. It's a real nice safety feature. As the bed comes back, you can notice the 4 keyhole slots in the back. It's hard to see in the video, but Chevron reinforces them keyhole slots with steel plates that bolt in and bolt out. So if they get dinged up from your chains down the road, you can easily change them. This truck has a really nice load angle on it. It's just, like I said earlier, it's just been really one of our most popular models of a light, medium-duty car carrier. I'd also like to point out that this truck has removable bed sides. You can remove the rails. They come out in 3 different sections. Here you can see we've used the In the Ditch trash can mount. We also use the In the Ditch gas can mount. It'll hold 2 gas cans, 2 gallons apiece. Nice thing is a single latch. As you walk up with something in your hand, you don't have to put it on the ground. A big feature of these In the Ditch toolboxes is that you can stand on the door if you need to reach up and get access to the deck. In the Ditch gives these toolbox doors a 400-pound load rating. I think it's just one of the biggest improvements in our industry that's come along in a long time. Here you can see we've put the dividers in. As we move to the cab protector, here's the LED light bar. What I really want to point out is that Chevron uses an actual cab protector. It's not just a mount to hold your light bar. Their cab protector will actually offer protection should something come loose on the deck and come towards the cab. Now we're going to go ahead and run the bed up, and some of the things we're just trying to point out here is the sheer strength and size of the body locks. and how sanitary everything is. We can also install lumber baskets on top of these toolboxes if you'd like. And a big thing that we really pride ourselves on at Idaho Wrecker Sales is our installation, wiring, and the sheer pride that goes into each and every truck we build. We really know that when you buy one of these trucks, you're counting on us to make sure that it'll last and last so that you can continue to make money and support your lifestyle and your family. Now as we move around to the engine, this has a 6.7 Cummins engine in it, just 320 horsepower. Here's the Dewey's clutch pump that we install. We really like the clutch pumps on the engine versus a PTO on the transmission. If you call and talk to Jordan or Steve or Marty, they can tell you why. Now we're going to move around inside of the cab. This is, I think Dodge has done a great job, and I think Marty and Steve have done a good job of speccing these out after listening to our customers on what works and doesn't work. This truck has the large 8-inch screen in the dash. We're going to kind of walk you through some of the functions of it. The more and more we play with this thing, the more we like it. It does have Bluetooth pairing, so you can have Bluetooth wireless communication with your phone. You can actually go on and buy some apps. There's all kinds of things that you can do with this thing. Now we're just going to kind of show you how nice and easy the knobs are to get to. The overall dash, the use of the buttons is very easy. I want to point out this truck also has built-in exhaust brake. Here is another neat function. Jordan's going to run you through the commercial settings. You can select a PIN number, and then you can come in, and one of the things you can do is change the RPM for the PTO. So as an owner, once you set the RPMs with your PIN, every time they hit the cruise control, the RPMs are going to go to that set desired. Here we're going to just cycle through some of the other features that are available on the on-screen programming. One of the things too about these is, on average, most of our customers are reporting back better than 10 miles per gallon. So it's not uncommon for you to get 12 or plus more miles per gallon. Here, as we open up the center console, there's a USB connection and an auxiliary port, so you can plug in your cell phone or your MP3 player. I just think Dodge has done a fantastic job with these. If you like what you see, stop on by and give it a test drive. Thanks again for your time.